Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody who's watching this live, The Daily Dish, with me, Ronnie Bradley. Good morning, everybody. Hey, if you're just coming into the replay on this, you can skip forward after you hit that like button. Make sure you like, subscribe, click the notification bell, share on your social medias. Medias.
Cool.
Welcome back, fun fam. And if you're brand new to the channel, welcome in to Follow the Bradley's Fun. This is the Daily Dish with me, Ron E. Bradley. And I hope that wherever you are, you're having a phenomenal day. Speaking of the day, as of this morning, right now, when I'm recording this, it is the 27th day of August, 2024. I can't believe it's already this late in the year. It is going by like a snap. Oh my goodness. Hopefully the audio is good. Hopefully the video is good. I'm trying a little bit of a new setup today where I'm using my laptop, and my laptop is directly plugged into my router with an Ethernet cable. It's hardwired in. I've turned the Wi-Fi off on my laptop, and I've turned the Wi-Fi on my smartphone. So the smartphone is the camera. Well, I'm a mess this morning. And here we are. So hopefully we're good. Even if the picture is not like 100%, still pretty good, right? Okay, good. Sounds good. Looks okay. It's a little fuzzy, right? A little bit. Usually what happens, I've noticed when I'm setting up this way, is it gets better during the stream, which is weird. But let's see who all is in the house this morning. I want to see if I can raise this a little bit. There we go. If I were to sit up straight, I can actually, well, there we go. Better? Yes. You can even see Captain above me over here somewhere. Right there. Okay. Anyhow, how is everybody doing today? I took the morning off yesterday because I had too much sleep. I wasn't feeling great. Let me see who all is in the house, and then we'll go into that. So we have Fairbrick Studio. Wayne from across the pond was first in the house today and says, "Hello, Ron. Hope you're feeling better today." I am. Excuse me. My caffeinated beverage is getting to my throat. It does that thing that makes me belch. I don't want to do that. Okay. No. I was not too well rested. I was resting because I was not feeling well. If that makes sense. Then I got too much. So it's just not. Okay, there we go. Little Mouse says hi. Tom F is in the house. Juliet, good afternoon. Follow the Bradleys and chat. Juliet, if you want to call me Ron, you can say Ron. That's fine. Manny Uncanny. Hello, RB. That is me. You know, the funny thing is, my middle name is Evans. So there was a whole season when I was performing at Six Flags, I did not go by Ron. I actually went by R.E. And there's a funny reason for that. This goes way, way back in time to a miniseries called North and South. And Patrick Swayze's character, which is how I was introduced to the actor Patrick Swayze, his name was Ari Main. So they called him Ari. And I liked the name Ari, so I went by R.E. And then people were like, R.E. So I was like, that's cool. And he walked with a limp. Not me, Ari Main did. Who remembers North and South and Patrick Swayze as Ari Main? That was a great mini-series. Is that anywhere to be found on streaming? I'd rewatch that. Going Shogi says, good morning, everyone, and all hail to Tom F. And thank you, Little Mouse. Congrats on 12K. I think you're catching up with culture. I think culture is like 25K, so I'm nowhere near caught up with culture. Culture has like 50 to 100 or more people in his viewing audience. I think I have 9 right now. So we shall see. CJ, is this the replay? It is not. CJ is an amazing artist, does all the thumbnails for my friend Lorena. If you need graphic art, reach out to CJ, who is Venezuelan, just like my beautiful wife who is in the house. Good morning, baby. Thanks for helping me find the cord, not corn. You are not in the future. You are in the pasture. Well, no, you're not in the pasture. You're in the halfway there. Yes. And then let's see who else this is. House. Equus Heart. Equus Heart says, "Good morning. Yay, Venezuela. Woohoo. Venezuela. How are you supposed to catch Gandalf? He's got Shadowfax." I don't even know what Shadowfax is. Here, somebody's going to have to explain that. You can explain it to me on X. But before we get going, I do want to remind everybody, if you become a member today, or if memberships are dropped in the chat, or if super stickers, super thanks, or super chats are dropped, we do this little thing that we call a celebration. And it was very little, but it's gotten a little bit longer. So, as my wife said, let's celebrate in the music. 12K, here we go.
Too much? Too much? It's perfect! Wahoo! Oh, that's so nice. Give me a break. I couldn't be more excited. Okay, anticipation. It's making me mental. But if they say yes to you during the show, I think I would go so crazy.
To get to meet Pat Sajak. It just seems to me he must be a pretty decent guy, I must say. I love Ed Grimley. I loved Ed Grimley and the church lady and the making copies guy. Making copies. Those were the good days of Saturday Night Live. You know what's funny about that whole era? At least half of that cast, if not more, have all become quite conservative these days. It's really funny because I follow them on social media, and Dennis, what's his name was the first, and then it's just all of them kind of funny. It's just kind of funny to see people grow up. That's what happens. Chris Farley was the king of SNL. Yeah, it was tragic. Man, the skit where he lives in a van down by the river. That is, you know what's funny? If he had stayed alive today, it would be really, really funny to revisit how that skit would work, because he'd be like, "That's right, guys. I live in a van down by the river, and I'm a YouTuber, and I make millions of dollars a year doing videos from my van down by the river. I just travel all over the United States, park by different rivers, and make videos every day." That'd be really funny. Oh my gosh. Yes, indeed. Go and shogi. So this morning, I want to let you guys know at 10:15. Okay, we're going to end the show a little bit. Like, I'm going to try to end at 10:13, 10:14. Then you're going to be redirected right over to my premiere of my latest Universal vlog, mostly Islands of Adventure, but a preview of Halloween Horror Nights, a little bit. So it's going to go from here to there. That will then stream directly into Culture Casino. Mornings are hard. So does everybody have their caffeinated beverage as we get going? Mine's in my Captain America cup. Yes, Captain America. It looks like Brown's sludge water, but it's highly caffeinated. And I like the flavor, like the taste, but it does some things to my GI system. Anyhow, so I was feeling okay. So Saturday night, I filmed the Universal vlog. I was hoping initially to have it up on Sunday. That did not happen. I ended up not feeling well Sunday, sleeping a lot of that day, sleeping a lot that night, and woke up very late, still feeling not great on Monday, which was yesterday. And although I didn't get nearly as much sleep last night, it was like last night I couldn't get to sleep because I'd slept so much. But I feel okay. I feel okay now. Today, our son is under the weather, so pray for our son to get better. He's missing school, and I hate that because we're only 3 weeks in. So he's got to get better, get back to school. He's going to the doctor at 11:30. So anyhow, let's get on to what I wanted to get on with. So I was right. Well, yeah. No, I just I was yesterday, and it was one of those. Have you ever had those days where you're feeling like crap all day, and then when you need to get to sleep at night, that's when your body decides to feel better and wake up? Whatever. So Tom F is on second beverage, but fighting with a floating bridge on a guitar. I'm trying to set up. Oh, cool. You dropped a puppy video this morning, I think I saw. Very cool. No, I got you. CJ. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Hey. Oh, Disney Crush fan in the house. Checking it out. Hey, dudes. Righteous. Oh, gotta love me a little crush. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yep. I don't have dogs anymore. I found out that my dogs, when I did have dogs, I was stressing them out. I knew this because I would come home, I would ask my dog, I would say, "How was your day?" And he would always answer, "Rough." Horrible dad joke. Oh, righteous dude. All right, so what time is it? 9:52. So we have about 18 minutes of good time to play with. And here is what I want to show you today. Let me see if I can do it. I should have it brought up. Share this. Let's see what happens. Add to the stage. There we go. That's how I want it. Dude. The LOL. All right, so all right, this is the Universal Orlando Resort. And I want to show you this, and I'll show it in the context of the part of the video that I filmed for my vlog, but I didn't put into the vlog. So I drove by this the other day, and I drove by Saturday on my way. Why is it not going up? Okay, that's okay. I drove by this on my way out to Universal. I saw it, and I didn't see it at first because I was in a conversation on telephone, Bluetooth, and then it popped into my corner of my eye, and I looked over, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" My jaw literally dropped because I hadn't seen this built up as it is now. So, like, the outside of this structure is completely done, at least visually, from a distance. This is the all new Universal Helios Grand Hotel. And I'm just kind of looking for, basically, it just says sign up for details. Universal Helios Grand Hotel, your place in the sun. Step into a sunlit sanctuary where light, life, and laughter abound. Rising above the waters of Celestial Park at Universal Epic Universe, Universal Helios Grand Hotel is a majestic escape where relaxation comes naturally. Beautiful details of celestial patterns and constellations adorn the hotel with a casual, elegant, Mediterranean-inspired feel throughout. So this is an interesting hotel. And I'm going to see if I can share. Actually, let's do here. Let me find this. Give me just a minute, and I'm going to see if I can pull up my own video. What I want to show. And this is just me driving around. And it's funny because when you're driving around this area right now, you can see Epic Universe from a distance, but they have it set up so that all the roads leading up to it are either blocked or restricted. And here we go. All right, so this is me. I'm sitting at the corner of Universal Boulevard and Sand Lake Boulevard. Now, what you can't see is that, like, behind me there, that's where the property for Epic Universe is going to be. So you have Lockheed Martin, and so this big, tech company, rocket ship builder, basically the Stark Industries of our industry. So this is what happened. I'm turned right on Sand Lake, and you can see how, like, all of these orange blockades, they are for road construction. Let's see if I can find the next one. Oh, okay. So I turned off, I didn't film it. And this is me coming out of Lockheed Martin. And you can see, not very well, but there's the Orlando Eye, and this picture is kind of blocked by that giant tree. It's right there. But on the other side of the Orlando, if you were to look left, that's where Epic Universe is, but you can't get to it. All those cones were because of the construction that they're doing on the roads to make it easier to get between Universal and Epic. So Now I'm driving on Universal Boulevard past all these hotels, and this is what people don't realize. This area is filled to the brim with hotels. There are tons of places to stay. Way more places to stay than can even fill up Epic Universe. So outside of this Helios, there's tons and tons of places. It's on the other side of International. So you have International, then you have Universal, and then you have Epic. And it's just so hard to get to a place on the road where you can actually video Epic Universe, and then there's not a good place to find to park and where you can get a visual of it. It's being built in a place that is, they have managed to isolate it, and all of the construction entrances and roads that are going to be public in the future are all blocked off because of construction. So my wife is saying my brother-in-law, is construction worker. I would like that he can work at Epic. Well, put him in touch with you know who, and he probably can. Hitchhiking Mode says we're all really excited about Epic Universe. I am going to play right now the Helios. Let me pause this. All right, I'm going to find it here. Here's the fly through. I'm going to see if I can bring this up on YouTube. Play it without sound. All right. Pause that up. Give me just a minute. How do I get back to... Okay. Bring this up here. There we go. Sorry if you guys are hearing my lawnmowers. They are outside right now. But let me play this for you. No sound. And just check out. This is the fly through. Okay. So this is all CGI. And how the finished product looks can be updated. But for Universal, for the most part, their art and their can't speak today. Their art and their final product typically looks very much the same, unlike Disney, that has a reputation now for putting out art that ends up looking nothing like the final product. Case in point, the Communicore Hall. Oh my gosh, that is so awful. How it started and how it ended? Not good. Not a good look for Disney at all. It was supposed to be 3 levels, have a garden on top. It was funny because it was the thing that I was most excited for when they announced the changes for Epcot. And it's the first thing that went on the chopping block. And I'm like, they did not read their audience very well, because if they had, they would have put Moana on the chopping block. Anyway, that is beside the point. Let's get to Helios and show you this fly through. All right, so now you're entering the front of Celestial Park. This is like Epic Universe from above, the Helios Grand Hotel, a Lowe's hotel, of course. And what you're seeing here is as if it were a drone shot. Now it's coming around from the back to the front of the hotel. You can see the pool there, the spa area. It's very, very cool. And this is all just a CGI fly through, but a lot of this is already in place in reality because I've seen it with my own eyes just from a much greater distance. This looks gorgeous when you walk inside. Now, Helios, I believe, is I don't know if it's Greek or Latin for like a sun god kind of thing, but I love the white background and the lighting, but with the floral accents. So you have these beautiful dots of color. And this doesn't have like 1990s Disney theming. This has what is appropriate for, I believe, Universal theming, the Celestial Park. It looks similar somewhat to Toledo, but much, much more on a grand scale. Yes, it looks a little bit like the Grandestino Tower, but I'm thinking I think it's twice as big, at least. That's where the kazoo comes in. I can do a kazoo without a kazoo. Yeah, the Grandestino lobby. But the Grandestino lobby is small in comparison to this. This is like the Celestial Bar area. I think that is so cool. And then they do have an upstairs restaurant that looks out over the park and over Orlando. What you don't see in the distance from this view, you'll also be able to see the Orlando Eye. So that is very cool. Opening 2025. I'm excited about that. And I want to see if I can bring up. That's just the fly through. They did this introduction. I cannot do this with sound. All right, so I'm going to show this as much as I can. There won't be sound. I'll have to comment on it. And let me, oops, press play. Introducing Universal Helios Grand Hotel at Epic Universe. This is Molly Murphy, the president, creative. And there it is, the Helios Grand Hotel. I'm telling you, from the outside, this is so eye-catching. Let's see what they're saying here. So they're talking about the other hotels. Now these are people from Lowe's, the chairman of Lowe's Hotels. So they've designed 11 different distinct hotels. All of the Universal hotels are by Lowe's. And this is the senior vice president of Universal Creative. And he's talking about how, and this is the unprecedented part. The hotel, in a sense, is part of the park itself. There is no other hotel, no other resort in Orlando where the hotel is actually adjacent to and therefore kind of a part of the park itself. As a matter of fact, the hotel is basically the weenie if you will, of the park. Weenie being that thing that catches your eye when you first walk in, like the castle does, like Cinderella's castle does at Disney, at Magic Kingdom. This Helios Hotel, it will do that when you walk into Epic Universe. The difference being when you see this hotel, you can be like, that's a place I can actually stay. Cinderella's castle has a room in it. You can't stay there. Like 1 in 1 billion people get to stay there or something. It's ridiculous. But this is actually a magical place you can stay. And I think this, while they cannot call it magical because of copyright issues, I think it's going to be more magical in a lot of ways than the Magic Kingdom. This looks amazing, especially this like restaurant looking out over the park, looking over Orlando. The trees that you see in the background there are not trees. It's going to be actually all of International Drive stuff. So very cool. Yes, and it says at some point the hotel becomes an attraction in and of itself. There's 14 How to Train Your Dragons room. You're going to stay in the room and you actually see dragons fly by your room. How freaking cool is that? This is going to be just incredible. And this dedicated entrance to the park, literally you come out of your hotel, the backside of the hotel, you step into the park. I'm sure that they'll have some means of finding that you have a ticket. You have to have some type of a ticket. So there will be a gate entrance, but I would imagine they've figured out a way to do it seamless as far as security and all that, so that you're going from the hotel seamlessly through security easily and then into the park. But the nice thing is you can leave a lot of things behind. If you're staying there, you don't have to worry about what you forgot because you can just walk out of the park right into your room. That's amazing to me. It's unprecedented for Orlando. It is at Disneyland, California Adventure, I believe. I'm pretty sure the Grand Californian. Pretty sure the Grand Californian can do that there. But as far as Orlando is concerned, it's unprecedented. So yeah, it looks amazing. And I'm just trying to see. Now, it is 10:10, so we are all going to be traversed over to my vlog premiere and then over to Culture Casino right after that. So I want to see, I'm just going to look at some member chats over here. And let's go in Shogi. No, sorry, Native Wine, sorry. I think we have our video. I want to see. Oh, Native Hawaiian came in. I'm just trying to back up. Was not Helios Prime a planet in the movie Pitch Black? It might have been. Helios is not a name that is copywritten in the sense of a hotel or anything. Not until this. And my wife says, wow. Good morning, Native Hawaii. Native Hawaiian, I should say. And Native Hawaiian says, good morning to Tomef, to Shogi. Here we go. The most enchanting place on earth. That's actually a really good. Universal, if you have your slogan, think Go and Shogi for it. The most enchanting place on earth. I love that. I wonder if they'd still get like copyright by Disney for using the most on earth. Whatever. Disney would do that kind of thing. Disney loves to sue everybody. They keep losing lately though, so maybe they fired all their good lawyers. All their good lawyers went over to Universal. And Native Hawaiian says maybe I should take a swing at it. And I think we might have something to celebrate here. Go and Shogi has dropped 5 new Follow the Bradley's Fun memberships. So, Kermudge in Alaska, congratulations. Christine Martz. The Real Steven TV, yes, I love The Real Steven TV. He's here, congratulations, you're a channel member now. Nancy and Chief Leaf, congratulations. I was too slow before the first celebration. Well, that's okay. You know what? This is perfect timing because right before we leave, we can have one more celebration and then we'll go right over to the premiere. I think we have just enough time to do those 2 things. So let's celebrate.
Too much? Too much? It's a perfect! Wahoo! Oh, this is too much! Give me a break, I couldn't be more excited! Okay, this anticipation is making me mental. But if they say yes, you can be on the show. I think I would go so crazy.
All right, Dancy. Thank you so much for coming in today. Thank you, Go and Shogi, for those gifted memberships. We appreciate that so much more than you can possibly know because you are the gigawatts. Isn't that what WDW? You're the gigawatts. You are. I think that mine will be. What's that stuff called? I can't think of it. I'll think of it and I'll bring it tomorrow. It has to do with the Transformers. Transformers? Anyway, so thank you so much for coming in. Stay tuned. We're going to go right over to the premiere of my Universal vlog and then right over to Culture Casino. If you haven't done it yet, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click that notification bell because when you click it, you'll stick it to the YouTube algorithm and you get notified of all of our uploads here at Follow the Bradley's Fun. Thank you so much. And until next time, we'll see you real soon. Bye, everybody.